dancing part of the like what you have prepared as a routine, or that just came out of nowhere?
Some of it is planned, we rehearse it properly, and then some of it just happens when you're on stage. You know, the audience also gives you energy. The place in Zimbabwe also inspires you, and then some new dances come out.
Fantastic. So, what are your takeaways from a festival like this one, the MTN Bushfire, the experience as an artist?
Oh, I love this festival so much. I was here a long time ago, so coming back several years later, I see the development has grown bigger. It's more colorful. There's just so much color everywhere. People are really, really happy. There's a positive energy here. And music, you can see how music is healing people. People have come here to relax, get healed, and just the country. I mean, look at the backdrop. There are mountains.
This is incredible.
I totally love it. The takeaways, I think as Africans, what do you call it? Low-hanging fruit. Our African music. I mean, there was a lot of music and some of it non-African, but every time there's an African band on stage, me personally, I feel the healing. I feel the connection, my roots to my African.
People are so drawn to it.
Exactly.
Like they want to be there.
Exactly. And I think, as Mono is always saying, it was on this like hanging fruit, our African music. The appeal it has to foreigners. You manage to show much identity. But you'd be surprised how people connect to this, the dancing that we did yesterday. So my takeaways, I would say, as a word of encouragement also to other musicians, much as we do whatever type of music that we want to do, let's carry a bit of the roots of where we're coming from and then fuse it with whatever else we're going to do. I think there's a lot of it will pull the audience for you, and it will be unique, something new, fresh.